because I refuse to not be first.
Do we do enough? Well, I never shut up about it.
It must have been about 16, 17. We nicked their guilt rings. Right, the bouncer's guilt ring.
This is no good for me. That's the reality. If you want the honest truth, and I see it every day.
Andrew McCART, IFL TV, proudly sponsored by Yaasss.
Yes.
I'm here with the still undisputed light welterweight champion of the world, Chantelle Cameron, and a very, very elated Nigel Travis. But Chantelle, you gave me a fright there, Nigel. Calm down. Chantelle, when that 95 scorecard got read, what was going through your mind?
I thought I'd lost. I thought not going to get the nod. I'm in Dublin. I'm on the homecoming. It's all about Katie, but tonight was all about me, and the boxing gods were in my hands tonight. So I'm just grateful that I didn't get jobbed.
Were you confident when the final bell went? Obviously, we're looking from ringside. You applied all the pressure. You were throwing a lot more punches. Maybe Katie had a little burst where she was landing maybe a cleaner shots. But how confident were you when that final bell went?
There was a lot of holding. I was trying to work out of the clinch, but listen, we've seen so many bad decisions in boxing, and I'll come over here and look at the balls I showed. I put my belts up again. I went to Abu Dhabi, put my belts up against undisputed world champion, the weight above. Come to Dublin for homecoming, for the Queen of Boxing, put my belts on the line. So listen, I thought I was going to get a job, but I done what I had to do. I listened to the game plan and executed, and it was perfect.
Before I get Nigel into this, I do want to. I remember I spoke to you a couple of days ago at the press conference. I said to you, I can remember speaking to you on a Zoom call during COVID, and you said that you would want the Katie Taylor fight because you knew you would beat her, but you never ever thought it would ever happen. I mean, look where you are now.
Yeah, didn't know what to say to that.
Unreal, just the way the stars have aligned, the universe, all that nonsense. But yeah, I mean, you got the Katie Taylor fight in Ireland, in Dublin, in a home turf, and gave her her first defeat, man. How do you feel?
On top of the world.
Well, I'll bring Nigel in because he's probably got a lot to say. Nigel, what happened?
She brutalised her. That's it. Listen, when the 95 came in, I thought it was 7 rounds to 3, being quite generous. But listen, she was going in bursts. She was trying to burgle her. She was trying to nick it on the eyes of judges. She's experienced. She was the greatest fighter in women's fighters, without a shadow of a doubt. She's not. She got beat tonight off the better fighter. She absolutely did everything on point, and that's what she's worth. She's the best for a reason. She's undisputed for a reason. It's all about her. That music that we had done before, that was what it's all about. We played it because there's 99% of the people in this hall tonight for Katie Taylor. And that's fair enough. It's in Dublin, her homecoming. She picked wrong. She picked wrong picking Chantelle Cameron. She picked wrong, definitely. And she's taken every risk to make this happen. Her last fight against McCaskill, all the risk was on her. This fight, all the risk was on her. She deserves a break. She deserves everything she gets, and she's worth 10 of it. She's absolutely the donkey's conkers.
Nigel, when that final, when the scorecards were getting read out, you weren't even looking at the referee. You were looking outside the ring. What was going through your mind?
I thought when they said 6-4, I thought, listen, Chantelle Cameron has definitely won 6 rounds. Yeah, but listen. You know the score, Andy. We've been jobbed before. We have been jobbed before. Regardless of what people say we're harping about it. We don't harp on about it. We know how the sport can be terrible, cruel sometimes. Tonight, the right girl won. End of story. We're not going to harp on ending. End of story. She's undisputed and now she needs to go and get a holiday. She needs to enjoy herself. She needs to get the just desserts. Someone else's belt. Someone else has got to take a few risks now because she's done it all from start to finish. Now she deserves something.
Chantelle, you better neg that pint. I think the press conference is about to start, so I'll speak to you soon.
Thank you.
Well done again. Well done. Congratulations. Well done.
Cheers, mate.
Because I refuse to not be first.
Do we do enough? Well, I never shut up about it.
It must have been about 16, 17. We nicked their guilt rings. Right, the bouncer's guilt ring.
This is no good for me. That's the reality. If you want the honest truth, and I see it every day.